Hello, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video where we will explore together how to grow artichokes, step by step, from seeding to harvest. Easy to cultivate, the artichoke is a delicious vegetable that can also be a beautiful ornamental plant in the garden, thanks to its magnificent purple flowers. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. And just like on my French channel, I'll be giving away prizes, often packs of organic seed packets, every time we reach a new subscriber milestone. The winner will be selected by a random draw during one of my videos. Good luck to you, and thank you again for your support. Without further ado, let's start the video. Enjoy watching. 1. Presentation. This cauliflower-like vegetable has gray-green, cottony, semi-persistent leaves. It can measure from approximately 3.28 to 4.92 feet when in bloom. Its green or purple capitula are adorned with oval scales, also called bracts, plump at the base, which are the artichoke hearts. Its beautiful flowers are violet blue and bloom throughout the summer. In cuisine, the artichoke is consumed raw or cooked. The base of the bracts is savored, as well as the artichoke heart. It can also be eaten battered or stuffed. The artichoke also possesses medicinal properties. It is very rich in vitamins and minerals. It has anti-anemic, appetizing, depurative, diuretic, energetic, and tonic virtues. Attention! It is recommended to consume it very quickly and not to store it in the refrigerator because cooked artichoke develops toxins. Two. Soil exposure. The artichoke prefers a mild climate. It enjoys a sunny exposure and can withstand temperatures down to approximately 14 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 10 degrees Celsius. However, it should be sheltered from the wind. It prefers a cool, healthy, deep, humus-rich, and well-drained soil. It finds its place in the vegetable garden, but also in the ornamental garden. In the vegetable garden, it gets along well with broad beans, lettuce, dwarf beans, radishes, peas, cabbage, or onions. 3. Planting. The best planting method is sucker planting, division. Sowing is also possible, but it takes longer to produce and yields less favorable results. Suckers are shoots that grow at the base of the mother plant. Remove the suckers in early spring from the mother plants in the ground. Alternatively, purchase potted suckers. Incorporate compost or manure into your soil the fall before planting. Note: the artichoke will produce for 3 years before starting to degenerate. It is possible to plant before winter in regions with mild winters, otherwise, prefer spring planting in other regions. Choose the healthiest suckers with some roots. Cut cleanly. Plant them, spacing them approximately 2.62 to 3.28 feet apart. Firmly tamp down the soil. Create a basin around them and fill it with water. Note: the planting method is the same for plants purchased in pots. For seeding. Sow in a cold frame at the end of winter. Place 2 or 3 seeds per pot. Cover with a little soil. Water to facilitate germination. Keep only the healthiest plant for transplanting 2 months later. Leave a space of approximately 2.62 to 3.28 feet between 2 plants. 1 artichoke plant can yield 4 or 5 beautiful heads. Good to know: sow or plant, if possible, during the waxing moon. 5. Maintenance care. The artichoke is a demanding plant that requires good fertilization. Provide it with manure or compost before planting and every fall thereafter. Fertilize again in spring with a dose of dried blood. Artichokes also have a high water requirement, but be cautious, as excess moisture can lead to rotting. Water each plant thoroughly once a week in summer. Avoid wetting the foliage. The soil should not dry out between waterings. Use mulch to retain soil moisture. Stop all watering in winter. Artichokes are hardy only up to approximately -5 degrees Celsius 23 degrees Fahrenheit, so they require protection against the cold. Before frost, cut the stems at ground level and trim the longest leaves. Mound the plants without covering the heart. Mulch the heart with dead leaves or straw, for example. Use a winter cover in case of an exceptionally harsh or rainy winter. Uncover in late winter or early spring, once the weather becomes milder. Finally, regularly weed and cultivate. 6. Harvest storage. It is advisable to cut the capitula about 5.91 inches or 15 centimeters from the stem when you judge its size to be correct. Ideally, harvest before flowering when the capitula are tender. If artichokes are harvested too late, a blue flower may appear. A good way is to look at the scales of the head. The artichoke is ripe when these scales break as soon as you bend them backward. A plant typically yields 3 to 4 artichokes in the first year and 6 to 10 in the following years. After 3 to 4 years, it is preferable to change the cultivation because the harvests become less and less satisfactory. Tip: to obtain larger artichoke heads, pierce the stem all the way through, 3 or 4 centimeters below the inflorescence, using small pieces of wood a few centimeters long. Perform this operation when the capitulum is well formed. 7. Diseases, pests. The artichoke is a relatively easy-to-grow vegetable, although it is susceptible to certain diseases or pests such as mildew, powdery mildew, caterpillars, aphids, or rust. Mildew can be a problem if not detected early. Monitor your crops in spring to take action at the first sign of symptoms. These are identifiable by white fructifications, especially on young plants or shoots. Spraying a Bordeaux mixture solution is usually sufficient to prevent damage. Rust causes grayish necrotic spots on the leaves and appears in higher temperatures. A copper-based fungicide treatment, such as Bordeaux mixture, is suitable as a preventive measure. Green aphids colonize the foliage. In most cases, beneficial insects, ladybugs, lacewings, etc., are sufficient to control populations, and treatment is not necessary. Black aphids are more detrimental to the crop as they settle in the capitula. It is essential to act upon observing their presence. In the evening dew, perform sprayings of an aphid insecticide based on pyrethrum. Artichokes provide ideal shelter for mollusks. To prevent them from harming your artichoke crops, consider using slug traps. This video is now concluded. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it and, most importantly, that it will be helpful or inspire you to start cultivating artichokes. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment. By doing so, you'll have a chance to be selected in giveaways that I will organize when certain subscriber milestones are reached. You could win packs of organic seeds. In conclusion, I appreciate everyone who already supports me, and I'll see you soon for the next video. Goodbye.